And we're live. Yay! Okay, here, I'll show you this. And then, there we are, share. And you're gonna share now. There you go. Boom, now it's on your page. What's up? We're just sharing some stuff. Hey guys, it's Thursday night. That means Dr. Carlen Live is on. Whoop whoop! Hope you guys are having a good time staying dry, keeping warm. Today was my second day of seeing snow. Second day. So, you know, we're trying to keep warm. Are you trying to keep warm?
Always.
Always. Right? Trying to keep warm. Oh, I'm not even going to go there. There were so many jokes I was going to go. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I have a very awesome, super special guest on tonight. This is...
I'm Moody.
Moody.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Welcome. And his name is Moody. That doesn't mean that, like, he's emotional and shit.
No.
Yeah, it's just like a cool name.
Yeah.
And it's such a cool name that you named your company after it.
Yes, Mood & Co.
Mood & Co. So Moody is the founder of I would say it's based out of London, right? Based here out of London, Ontario, Forest City, Mood & Co. And it's pretty awesome because Mood & Company?
Yes, Mood & Company.
Mood & Company makes candles that make sense. And I love that.
Yeah.
I'm super pumped.
I do too.
Are you pumped to be here?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so we're hanging out. So tell me then about these candles that you make.
Well, I have 6 of them. The OG 6. So we got
The OG 6. Okay.
The OG 6. So we have that one is Scent in the City.
This is Scent and the City.
Jessica Parker's favorite. We also have a fan favorite, Netwix and Chill.
Netwix and Chill.
With a little bit of popcorn. We got Scent from Heaven, really good for Sunday, cleaning, organizing, a little bit of procrastination.
Yeah.
We have one that's really great for getting ready to, 50 Cent.
50 Cent.
Also,
that's a sweet name.
Also known as the Mandel. The guys love it.
Guys, so males tend to love that one.
That and
okay.
And women love 50 Cent too, because sometimes when their man leaves, they light up 50 Cent, and it kind of reminds them
of him.
Of him, yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
So
okay.
So that's really nice. We also have one for one-on-one conversation. So when you want to really...
Is that what it's called?
No, it's called Love at First Light.
Love at First Light.
Hey.
All right.
And then we have the very festive one, which is Birthday Wick. Don't forget to blow
Birthday Wick. Yeah. Birthday Wick, don't forget to blow it.
Yes.
I love that. So he has 6 original candles.
Yes.
And they're soy-based candles, right?
They're soy-based. They are fragrance oils and a blend of essential oils. The only essential oil one that we have is Pretty Little Fire, which is at Pretty Natural.
Yeah, so if you love Pretty Naturals like we do a lot, you'll see these candles there. That's one of the retail spaces that you can get it at.
Yes, and it is the only place that has the Recycle Lit program. So you return 6 empty tins, the 8-ounce tins, and you'll get a free candle.
That's really sweet.
Oh, yeah.
That's sweet. So you recycle these,
yep.
And then you get something free because for being a good, human to the world.
We love candles and planet Earth.
Yeah. I love that. Love candles, love planet Earth. So all of these candles have, a really cool name. Like this one, for example, is Scent in the City. You have 50 Cent, Netwix and Chill. How do you come up with these names? Because it's such a unique feature to this company.
Yeah, in the beginning when I started this, I really wanted to do something different with the candles, and I didn't want to make something that was already out there.
Yeah.
Like blueberry pie,
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, and they're delicious, but
Yeah, exactly. But I wanted to kind of give something a little bit more character, a little bit more bold.
Okay.
And that's when I kind of thought about certain situations, certain emotions, certain feelings, and bringing that into a scent from my perspective.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
Yeah. So why don't we light one real quick?
Let's light one.
So
Let's light a candle.
They do come with these wonderful matches.
Here, I'll get you to light it. Mood & Co. Candles that make sense.
So
if you... Oh my god, this smells so good. So if you're like a candle person, like I love essential oils, I love diffusing my essential oils, but every once in a while, but like I also love a candle. I just, like I can't not have a good candle. Like when I take a bath, or sometimes like at night if I'm just like having like a nice sensual night with myself, you know what I mean? Like I like a candle. Like I like to diffuse oils, but I love the idea of a candle because of the lighting that it gives, the scent that it gives, all of that good stuff. So it's nice to have both.
So let's set the mood.
Yeah, so let's set the mood. There we go. Boom. Now I just have to be really careful. And those of you who watch me all the time know how clumsy I am, so this could potentially get interesting.
We'll be okay.
Just gonna throw that out there. I'm just gonna, no, I'm gonna leave it here.
I'm
gonna leave this here.
Yeah, just hold it there.
We'll talk with this hand. Okay. So, getting into the mood. So these are the different moods. So we talked about the different moods that every candle is kind of like supposed to kind of represent, right? So like what are some of the moods? Like Netflix and chill, I get it. So you want to like lighten Netflix and chill when you're about to Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
Right? And like what else? Like what are other moods that your candles scent? Like what would you use 50 Cent for?
Typically I would use 50 Cent for when I'm boys night or when
right?
I'm getting ready.
Okay.
When I'm getting ready to go out. When I'm getting ready to go out on a date. When I'm getting ready to leave.
Yeah.
Then I get ready to 50 Cent.
So then would Scent in the City be like a similar kind of feeling? Scent
in the City would be for girls' night. Girls getting together. Whether they stay in or whether they go out or whether they're gossiping. Is perfect. Make sure they have some Cosmos too.
I don't know what Cosmos, but I like a dirty martini straight up, extra olives.
That works.
Shaken, not stirred. Anyways, just like I don't Cosmo it up. I like a straight up drink. Anyways, but like so what's another candle then? So birthday wicks would be like a sweet, like that's a good like birthday. I mean like all the candles are always like a good gift. I think candles are one of the best gifts to give people.
Absolutely.
Because I don't know. I love candles. I think everybody, generally speaking, loves candles.
It's always warm to give a candle, and it's always warm to receive one.
Yeah.
So
right?
it always works.
A lot of love around that as a gift.
Yeah.
Right?
You can always use it.
So, but these candles, because like Mood and Company, like I love the name. It's so clever. And I love the names that you give each of the candles. But they're all supposed to like set the mood, right? So we're talking about like using candles to like set the mood, do that kind of thing. So you being a ladies' man, just saying he's single. All right.
I'm married to
he's married to the hustle.
Yes.
And then when he's not hustling, he's got time to do things. You guys know if you're on my show and you're single, I'm pimping you out.
Sure.
That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes, right? I want the world to be a happy, pleasurable place. Yeah. So
sign me up.
So I want to talk to you about how you set the mood. So you got a lady coming to your house, coming to hang out, right? And you're like, I'm trying to impress her a little bit, like no expectations, but I want to impress her. I want to have a good time, right?
I might just light up 100 candles for her.
So I was gonna say, so like, walk me through what you do to set the mood.
For me, lighting is the most important thing.
Lighting the candles?
Lighting in general.
Lighting. Okay.
Ambiance. So.
Okay.
And candles give a type of lighting that a light bulb can't.
True.
And it's really nice because there's a little bit of warmth to it. And there's a certain glow that you get where you feel deep. You feel deep from a little bit of flame.
Okay. Yeah, it's sensual. Like, it's hot. Yeah. Like, candles are sexy. Like, there's, like, a sexy element to candles, right? Like, you can, like, it smells really good. The lighting is really hot, right? Like, that's, like, I think some of the sexiest lighting is candle light, right?
Yeah.
Also, wax. Wax play is huge, right? A lot of people love wax play. So there's, like, a lot of hotness that you can do with a candle. But like so you got your ambiance, and then what do you do personally?
So after the right the right lighting.
After you got the lighting.
After I got the lighting, now you gotta have the right sounds.
Sounds, okay.
So, you know, it really depends on what the situation is, but the right music,
okay,
whether they're singing or not singing, just instrumentals, and if you're, you know, getting ready to go out or you're just staying in, certain tones will kind of work with the lighting as well. So it pairs. It's just like pairing food and wine. You want to pair lighting with sound.
All right.
And scents.
Ladies, I'm just saying, he's going deep. Like, he thinks about these things before you come over. But, like, so we talked a little bit about this, right? Like, I mean, I asked him before. I was like, I'm going to ask you, how do you set the mood personally? So he's kind of going through, like, a little bit of what we talked about. But we kind of talked a little bit about, like, what are the tips? Like, how do you set the mood for when someone that you kind of care about, someone that you want to be intimate with, comes over? Right? And we were like, well, you could do this, you could do this, you could do that. But the coolest thing that we came up with was like the 5 senses. So if you want to know how to set the mood, you need to know your 5 senses. If you can remember that, you can remember. So first sense is sight. Yeah. So we talked about sight. So sight would be something like...
It's like having a clean place.
Like, yeah.
So when they walk in, they feel comfort. They trust.
Yes. Clean house, like, a must. Like, if I walk into somebody's place, I mean, like, sometimes dishes are in the sink and that's, like, no big deal. But, like, if you dirty, it's not happening. Yeah. Right? Like, I'm not talking about,
if it's dirty, it ain't gonna be dirty later.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna get dirty later.
No. I don't, like, no, peace. So, sight. So clean place, for sure.
Absolutely.
And then I think lighting also goes under that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, like, setting the ambiance with some, like... ambiotic
vibes.
Some vibes.
Yes.
Some lighting, some candles.
Because you don't want anything that's like too bright.
Yeah.
Because then it's distracting. It almost feels uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You want to be comfortable. You want the other person to be comfortable. And if you're both comfortable, then
it's good.
It's all good.
And a lot of people are visual. Most of you, like a majority of you out there, actually do respond visually primarily to social cues in order to, like, where your body understands how to react, right? Yeah. So a lot of us will see first before our brains catch up to, like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be feeling, right? So sight is actually, like, a huge sense when it comes to making someone feel sexy, when it comes to making them feel safe, when it comes to making them feel kind of secure and, like, wanting to get into the mood. So then the second one is sound, right? So sound. So what are some things that we could do in terms of sound to set the mood?
So definitely having a playlist, having a nice playlist to really kind of set the mood, set the tone for the evening.
Totally.
And it really depends your intention. So if you're cooking or something, you want to play some cooking music. Something a little.
What's cooking music for you?
Something a little bit upbeat, a little jazzy.
All right. Oh, okay.
So I can chop my vegetables too.
Okay. All right. You need a little rhythm for the chop.
Exactly.
Rhythm for the chop.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. All right. And so also, if you guys are into sound, you know, check me out on Spotify. I have a bunch of different playlists. I think I'm gonna make like a different bunch of moods playlists for you guys.
And you know what? At the Mood & Co. website, there is music catered to each of the candles.
What?
So you can actually listen to music that that's kind of been chosen for each of the candles.
There you go.
Yeah.
So get a Mood & Co. candle, and then you can play the corresponding playlist. That's hot.
Yeah. Oh,
I like that. That's good. Okay, so next sense is taste. So how do you get someone in the mood, or how do you not get someone to set the mood with taste?
Definitely giving them something that they like to eat.
Okay.
Giving them something a little surprising, but not over the top.
Okay.
You want to surprise them with something that they already like, but they didn't know would work.
Okay. All right.
And that's setting the mood with taste.
With taste, yeah. So, like, I like things like having, like, appetizers, too. Like an appetizer or, like, a little tasty menu before you get into dinner, right? Just, like, a little bit of something. Or even, like, a nice drink, right? Cilantro. I don't know who said cilantro, but whoever said cilantro is not my friend. Is that an inside joke?
Possibly.
Okay, because I was going to be like,
cilantro.
I'm not going to lie. If I ever meet you and you're cooking for me and you make me food, can you hold this for a second? My ring just got stuck.
Cilantro is good with tacos.
Love tacos.
Yeah.
actually dislike cilantro, like next level dislike it. Like it tastes, I have that genetic predisposition where it tastes like soap in my mouth. Don't believe me, look it up. It's actually true. I can't eat cilantro.
So do your research. Do not have cilantro.
So cilantro, yeah. Find out.
Or else you're going to ruin the mood.
You might ruin the mood, right?
Yeah.
Right? Instead, wine. Wine is a good taste, right? So having like a nice, like a drink, like a cocktail or like a nice, like fun, like fizzy drink or like some of that. That's another good way to kind of like set the mood with taste.
Absolutely.
So the next one, touch.
Yes.
How do you set the mood with touch?
Body language. I mean, at this point, I don't want to have to say too much. I mean, you can go on and on about this part.
Yeah, he's right.
But, yeah. Slight touch. Don't be aggressive.
No, flirty touches.
Flirty. Life's a flirt. Life's
right?
a flirt.
It's like, oh, you're so funny. Right? Stuff like that. Like touching their arm a little bit. Or like just kind of like rubbing up against them in the kitchen.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Having a little bit of fun.
Having fun, right? Like just like touch, but like touch is kind of like a nice, like I'm into you, I'm in it, like I'm feeling this.
It's basically saying I can't help it anymore.
Yeah, and it's awesome. I love touch. Okay, and then finally, smell or scent.
Yes.
How do we set the mood with our scent?
Well,
sense of smell.
You definitely need the mood and co. Because it depends on the situation. If you got one person, a little one-on-one situation, you better get that love at first light.
Yeah.
But if you're on the third date now and you want to have that little Netflix and chill, you got to get the Netflix and chill.
There you go. There you go.
Popcorn in there.
Okay? It smells a little bit like popcorn. It's pretty delicious.
And that's how you set the mood. You set the mood with Mood and Co.
You know what? You know what this reminds me of though? What? When I say, you know, like set the mood. I don't know when the last time you watched Clueless was, but I may, right? Like I may have watched Clueless the other day, and this totally reminds me of the time where Alicia Silverstone's character, Cher, where Cher is like inviting Christian over, like the boy that's like spends like half the semester at the school, and like he finally shows up to class, and then she's like totally crushing on him, and so she invites him to come over, and then she's like, these are the rules for setting the mood, right? So she's like, you know, make sure you look good, make sure you play with your hair, make sure you do all of these things, and then like always have something baking, and she like pops open like a roll of like Pillsbury like cookie dough or something like that, but like instead of like forming it into cookies and like putting on a sheet, she just like plops it onto the sheet and like throws it in the oven, forgets it, burns it. It's like a whole thing. Anyways, that's what like but her thing is like, guys love it when your house smells like baking when they come over, and it's like,
because every guy would love to get fed.
Well, so would every girl. Like, I want to eat.
Of course.
Like, feed me. Like, if I show up to your house and your house smells like deliciousness.
I'm not making you dinner.
Yeah. Like, if you get into my belly, you might get into my pants. just right out there.
And just to let you guys know, like, setting the mood can really be anything.
Yes.
Right? Like, it can just be, like, having a really good conversation.
Yes, and then that's like the other senses, right? It's like the sense of like an intellectual sense, right?
Exactly.
Like mind-to-mind meeting. Having a good conversation, being able to talk is like huge for setting the mood, right? Having things in common is huge for setting the mood.
Yeah, and we do that.
Yeah, and that's why if you're into setting the mood, you're looking up some stuff. Mood & Co. companies. And you want to pay attention to these guys. And the reason why I'm telling you to pay attention to these guys, and the reason why I have Moody here on, is because we got a big thing coming up. Him and I got a big thing coming up for you in February. Just a teaser that, V-Day 2018.
It's going down.
Mood & Co. Dr. Carlen. I mean, we're not saying what's happening.
It's gonna get hot.
But it's gonna get hot. It's gonna get so hot. So
hot.
just like
I'm sweating
already. He's already sweating. It's already, it's just a teaser. We're just kind of throwing out, pay attention, February 2018. Something's going to drop and it's going to be hot.
Oh, yeah. A lot of things are going to get dropped.
All right.
That's it.
That was a good joke. That was good. Anyways, all right. So, guys, thank you so much. I love you. Thank you for being on with me, talking about setting in the mood, talking about mood and co. Thank you, guys. And we love you. Have the best Thursday ever.
Yay.